And our new line is going to run all the way down through here. Backside of the output shaft. Hey YouTube, welcome to another video on my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to change the fuel filter on 2010 6.7 Cummins and how to stop making messes every time you drain that filter bowl. Let's get to it. So what we're trying to prevent here is fuel from leaving that filter drain system right there and draining all over the differential and getting everywhere all over the garage floor. So how are we going to do that? So the way we're going to fix this is by installing this AG 200 half-inch inside diameter hose. This is 5-foot hose that I got from a local hardware store. And we're going to install this on that drain and then run this all the way down to the bottom so we can catch all the fluids that come out. Now it's not smart to use anything vinyl if you're going to secure it to keep it there, because over time that fuel could degrade that hose and then you could still end up with fuel everywhere. But for me, I'm going to secure it my own way, so this thing is going to stay on here. Okay, got you guys here in the top view. Now what I've done is I've thrown some petroleum jelly all around the edge here just to help her slide on in. Find it. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. We got her on there. There's really no other way to secure a hose than with zip ties. If I'm being honest, you know. And here we are on the bottom side. You can see our nice and secure zip tie right there. And our new line is going to run all the way down through here. Backside of the output shaft. And then we're going to trim it right about there. So if you're doing this yourself, you don't need 5 foot of hose. Maybe 2.5, 3. Okay, here we are at the bottom. Now we need to trim our hose. Make some room. Whee! Whee! And we want to get this thing as secure as possible. And by that, I mean 3 zip ties zip tied together. Pro tip, if your zip ties keep coming loose, just zip tie them together. We can move our bucket over here. Yeah, I figure I'll grab the green one, you know. because I use green handles. It's time to drain the fuel filter. Okay, now that we got our plumbing set up for the drain system, we're going to have to do is right there is a Phillips head slot. We're going to get a Phillips screwdriver and we're going to open that drain. All you got to do is open it up a quarter of the way, and then you'll hear it start to drain. And then once it's done, you just close it back. Okay. Now I've got Phillips' screwdriver. Hope it doesn't mind me borrowing it. Let's drain this puppy. So, like I said, you'll turn it, put the Phillips in, you're going to turn it about a quarter counterclockwise, and we should hear it open and drain. You hear that? Draining right into our bucket. This might take a few minutes, so while we let that drain, here's a message from one of the sponsors of our channel. This channel doesn't have any sponsors, but if you like this video, make sure to click that like button. If you're not a subscriber, make sure to subscribe. Alright, back to the video. So as you can tell, we're done draining. So now we can close that drain valve. Alright, so now we close the drain valve. You'll turn it all the way back clockwise. And then on top here, we've got a 28 millimeter 6-point on the cap. These things tend to get tight over time. I don't know why. Who put this on last? Yeah, that was me. It's definitely me. Okay. Safety first. Load the threads. That's good. Well, that missed the bucket. Perfect. Great. Okay. Now let's try again. Pop this cap off. And our filter. I've noticed sometimes you need to give it some motivation to come out. A little bit more motivating. That's the sound you want to hear. It creates a suction, and you got to break that seal. Oh man, am I glad I'm doing this. That does not look pretty at all. Let's get over here on the workbench. Now that we got it out, I can show you a little bit better what we're talking about here. So here's that 28mm I was talking about that's on the top of your fuel filter cap. This is what the old fuel filter looks like. It's not too bad. Over time they will turn that black color. And then here's the new filter that we're going to put in. This one is in Fox 818 Delta Lima. And your fuel filter should come with the new packing O-ring. New O-ring to put on this guy. So we get this out. Get the old one out. Put that on. And then we'll be able to install this one. Okay, inside here when you take your cap off, sometimes this packing will stay on the filter housing itself. Just get you scribe, get on there, change this out. Okay, with the new packing or new O-ring, all you got to do is you're gonna have some excess fuel inside the bowl there. Just dip that O-ring inside there and use fuel to lubricate it, and it'll help you get it on without messing up the O-ring. Time to go on with the new one. When you put it in, give it a firm push down. You should hear it seal. We already put our new O-ring on. This looks good. So now it's time to put our cap back on. Now it's time to torque it. Okay, on the top of the cap here, it says to torque it to 30.5 Newton meters. So, if I done the math correctly when I looked at my chart over there on the wall, that's going to be 22 foot-pounds. So let's go ahead and torque it to 22 foot-pounds. Oh yeah, click, click. Okay, so the job is almost done. Well, it's basically done. But the job is not truly done until you annotate it. Now, a smart fellow once told me that whenever you change out a filter, you want to mark the time and date on the filter so you can never forget when you actually installed that new filter. So what I've been doing, honestly, is I've just been keeping track of every time I change a part on this truck. Okay, so I sprayed everything down with brake clean. Does brake clean smell like spearmint to you guys? Like when you breathe it in, can you taste it? Anyways, when you get done and you go to start your vehicle for the first time, this is normal to get what seems like a no start. We're going to let the fuel pump run. Okay, try her again. And there we go, she started. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you found this video helpful to you. Feel free to comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Watch this next video if you want some more tips and tricks. Thanks for watching the video. I'm Buddy, this is 2 Alpha Tools. Bye for now.